Hi folks, we're back in the kitchen again now, and we're going to be playing about with some of this, Sharon.
Spam.
And lunch meat, or lunch meat, whatever you want to call. So let's have a go, Sharon. You do one thing, I'll do something else, and see if we can make something tasty.
I know I'll make something tasty.
Well, you are a tasty little dish, baby. So, we've got an original Spam now. They do it in this easy to open box, Sharon, don't they?
I like this. Very good idea.
This one is the old original size, Sharon. So how much does that cost?
This one is £2.25 and it's a 200 gram.
200 grams.
Yeah.
And this thing, where did we get that from? I think that was Tesco's, wasn't it?
Tesco's, yeah.
This, I'm not sure where we got this from, Sharon. It's been in the cupboard for quite a while. It's called Orker. And I did have a look online to find out how much it costs and find out a bit more about it. And the only place I could find that sold this online when I typed this brand into Google was a fishing tackle shop. So I don't know where we got it from. We definitely didn't get it from a fishing tackle shop, but they do a similar one. Again, this is 250 grams, and the shop I found online, let me get this right here, 250 grams there. Normally they said it's £2.45, but a fishing tackle shop was selling this for 60 pence as a special price. So if you do like this one, maybe have a look online and look for that. I think it's Lakeside Angling Supplies sell that for 60 pence.
It just shows how we get ripped off, but if you're a fish, you can get that for 60 pence.
In the picture on their website, they have boxes and boxes of it, which I could just
Perhaps it's out of date.
No, well, it might be. I don't know, Sharon. Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, that's that. But Tulip is another make, which about that same size container as well, in Tesco's is £1.70. So Spam is the actual dearer make because it is Spam, but there are cheaper models. So what we're going to do...
But, hang on, what is Spam? Chopped pork and ham.
Chopped pork and ham, which is exactly what that is.
There you go.
So, Sharon's going to make one thing. What are you going to make?
I'm going to make myself a nice toasted sandwich with Spam, onion and cheese.
I'm going to make curried beans with Spam chunks on, with cheese grated on the top, on toast. That's what I'm going to make.
Mum wins. Mum wins hands down.
Anyway, we're going to be doing it in the Chefree AFW 20 air fryer again. Now, we only just done a video, a review on that. We actually love it and we're keeping it. It's in our second kitchen over there. And we've pulled it out for the simple reason being, a lot of people have taken advantage of the discount, and we found out afterwards that Amazon were also doing a £25 discounted price on this as well. So if you had both of them together, I think this was £159 this come to, and I think it was saying like £117 you can actually buy this for.
Got a bargain.
Unfortunately, after we put our video out, it sold out, and as a result of that, it was unavailable. So a few people said it's unavailable, and they got back onto us and said, you've sold it out for us.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, well done, those of you who have taken advantage of that. But they are restocking within the next 3 to 4 days, they've said. So if you want to use the Amazon discount as well as the discount code, which we've got, both of them, you're going to get this for just literally over £100, which is a fantastic price, knowing that the Ninja AF 400 twin drawer one is just under £200 at the moment. It's nearly half price. So anyway, that's enough of that. Let's have a look at the ingredients, what we're getting to play with today, Sharon.
I'm going to get spamming.
This is one Spam we do like.
Yeah.
Right, so let's just have a closer look at these easy to open tins. That always happens, Sharon, doesn't it, for some reason? So these are the easy to open tins, so to speak. So this is how you do these. And it is a lot easier, really, isn't it? And then we'll just turn, you should be able to just turn it out, Sharon, shouldn't you? Push it, squeeze it, just squeeze it, and it should pop out. Push it from the, there you go. So that's the easy to open tin, folks, for the Spam.
How many people don't like the jelly? I love the jelly.
Oh, I love the jelly, Sharon.
I love the jelly.
Try this one, Sharon. This is the old original type, isn't it? Although this is a ring pull, this one now. The other ones normally wind out, don't they? Right, so that comes off easy enough. Now you've got the problem of getting that out of the tin. Yeah. Now, let's just have a little look at the colour of that one compared to the original Spam. Now, the original Spam has a little bit more chunks in it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more suitable for fish.
More suitable for... On that packet, Sharon, can I just have a look on there? I can't see that small writing. Does it tell you an easy way to get it out of the tin? I know some of them, if you squeeze them, you get the vacuum and it drops out. I don't know whether it's the same with that one or not.
No, it doesn't.
No, right, do the old knife thing, Sharon. Be careful, don't cut your finger, baby. So she's just taking the knife all the way around. Yeah, they're not the easiest things to get out, are they?
No.
So let's just see how she gets on with this. You got to think of someone who's probably less able-bodied doing it. Try squeezing it from the edge, Sharon. Look, I would like that. Try squeezing it like that and create. I'll come round there. You come and hold the camera.
Yeah.
You come and hold the camera. Right. So let's just have a look. I thought there was a way where you just press them. I've got a pretty firm grip, folks, as you well know.
There's no way I could have done that.
No, I'm just saying. But look, now tease it out, Shell. Now you should be able to tease it out. That's the thing with Spam, folks, in the old tins. So really, that's a great idea, that.
Yeah, because corned beef will come out once you put the knife round it.
Yeah.
I bet there's no jelly round that one or nothing.
It's coming. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So I want to be able to slice it up, you see. It's working its way out, folks. There we go. Look, it's a bit destroyed, but nothing we can really do about that. So looking at the texture, it's... Oh, yeah, it smells nice. Smells all right. It's a lot smoother in the texture than the spiced pork.
Well, there's a lot of difference in colour as well.
The Spam, yeah. Yeah, very processed colour. That. Well, they both are, really, to be honest with you. Right, so I'm just going to cut these up into slices.
I'll tell you what we'll do in a minute. We'll cut...
We'll have a taste in a minute first.
Of the two.
So if I use that lot there, and we'll use... Oh, look at that, look.
See if the fish have got a better deal than us.
Of course they have.
Well,
so we'll use that bit for the taste test, Sharon. Let's just put that in there for a minute. So there's our little bit for the taste test. Now you want yours in slices,
Slices,
Sharon.
yeah.
So if I go
Not thick slices, not thick slices.
How do you want it, baby? That way. So
No, I don't mind it like, but not too thick. It's going in a sandwich. I'm not a chunky sandwich eater.
Of course you're not. Okay.
I'm delicate. I'm a lady.
You're like a lady, Sharon, aren't you?
I like ladies' things.
There we go.
That's much better.
There you go. How about? Let me just chop this down.
Didn't want doorsteps.
No, well I like doorsteps. You see.
Well, I don't.
And the trouble is, when you get down to the last thin slice,
That could be our tester.
It could be our tester. Good girl. Now there's the difference in texture, folks. Look, that's a very, very smooth, where the original Spam has got a lot more density and it's a lot lighter in colour. Right, so what I want you to do is a little taste test.
Right.
So be honest, shut your eyes and open your mouth. You heard that before? Hey? Right, shut your eyes and open your mouth.
Doesn't happen.
I don't want you to see the size what I'm cutting off, you see.
Oh, give me a small, but not a great big chunk.
No, I know
it's
that.
It's my mouth, not yours.
I know, Sharon, don't worry. But you could tell the difference with the texture. Keep your gob shut.
Right, open my mouth and keep my gob shut.
I know, well, you know what I mean. Right, here we go. That's a little thin bit there. And I want you to tell me if you can tell the difference between the two textures. So I've cut it. They're both very similar. Very similar, folks.
I'll be asleep in a minute.
No, don't do that, Sharon. No, when you shut your eyes, you're asleep.
Exactly.
That one there, keep your eyes shut. That one there, folks, is the...
Don't tell, they
Shut
know.
up, they know, Shab, but I can't... This is the thin one. No, that's not the thin one. This is the okra.
You have just heard ya.
I'm talking... You've opened your eyes. You've ruined it. Shut your eyes.
Just hold the lids up.
Yeah, but you didn't have to open your eyes, did you, Sharon? I was telling them, not you. I said keep your eyes shut. Now I've got to mix them about now. Look, I've got to juggle them. Right, I've juggled them about. Don't open your eyes. Now I've got to tell them... Oh, right, okay. That one is the cheap one. That one is the original one. Right, okay. So open your gob. Eat that. Right, what's that one? No, you won't know yet because you ain't tasted the other one. Or which one do you prefer? How about that? Right, neck it. Okay. You're pulling a few faces there, baby. You don't turn to the camera so I can see your face. Don't open your eyes.
I'd say that's the cheapie.
Oh, here we go. You've ruined it already, Shell. What's that one?
That's the Spam.
You can tell the difference, folks.
It's plain texture in your mouth.
Right, well, it's definitely a texture thing. Right, okay, so you could tell that. I'm going to do it now. Have I got these two here? Look. Right, I'll shut my eyes. Oh, lovely. That one. Oh, yeah. It's all right. That's not bad.
No, I didn't like the texture.
Be different when it's warmed up a bit. Right. Okay. Let's get going. You have them three for your sandwich. Right. I'll have this for my beans thing. And we'll also, because I love Spam, we'll also fry up these in the frying pan. And then we'll just taste these. They taste totally different when they're cooked, folks. Let's get going. Right, well, let's do your one first then. So you've got some butter here. You're going to butter your bread first. And don't forget, folks, take it right to the edge. You want them crust areas all done. So she's going to butter both sides. Yeah, we just put our butter in the microwave for 15 seconds, folks, and it makes it spreadable. Make sure you don't leave it any longer, otherwise it will melt. Right, so both sides are buttered. She's now going to lay on her Spam, the original Spam, and then on with some lovely thick cheddar cheese, extra mature this one, folks. Put plenty on. And then she's cut some raw onion just to go on the top. There we go, that's quite a deep sandwich, that.
You can make them as thick as you like in these. You're not in the old-fashioned sandwich toaster where you was limited.
So we're going to take one of the drawers out here. Because it's a thick sandwich, folks, we're leaving the crisper tray in the bottom position. So she's just going to put that in there. So that's that in there, and we can put that in there like that. And we're going to put the Chefree on. We're going to use just the right tray this time. And what are we going to put it on?
200 for 10 minutes.
So we're just literally going to go on the air fry, and we're just going to raise that temperature to 200 degrees for 10 minutes, and then we'll just press the play button. So we can see that in there, folks, as you can see. Right, okay, so I'm going to prepare mine now. Again, I'm using the cheap cuts of Spam, or if you can call it Spam, luncheon meat, I think. And I'm just going to literally just cube this up into little bite-sized nodules, like that, and just spin it round, and literally just that the other way. And we've got some lovely little, as you can see there, little dices. I'm not going to use them right at the minute because they're already cooked. I'm going to take our beans now. We just got standard baked beans here, and I'm going to put the whole tin in. So let's just tip them into there. This is our AO Bosi, Sharon, a Bosi induction hob. A lot of you have asked where we got that from. Again, there's a link in the description below, just like there's a link in the description below for this air fryer. So that's that, and I'm going to get some curry powder here, and again I'm winging it. There's only a little bit left in there, as you can see, so I'm literally, can you just see how quickly they boil, Shao? Look, I've only just turned that on, look, and it's bubbling away. I'm just going to pour all that in. It's a medium curry powder apparently, and I'm just going to stir that through, and this will change our beans into curried beans, folks. So let's just whip that through, and I want that curry powder to cook out, because if you don't do it for long enough it can taste a little bit powdery. So just cook that through, and now it's bubbling. I'm just going to turn that right down onto its minimum setting now, which is 500 watts, and literally just keep an eye on that. While we're doing that, how's your toasted sandwich looking, baby?
Well,
so have it, turn the light on. You having a little look? It's getting a bit golden on top, isn't it?
yeah, I might flip it in a minute.
Right, go on in. I'll let you do that. So just pull the drawer out, baby. And as you can see, look at that, folks, already. It's already coloured up already. Now this is where you've got to be careful.
Burnt my finger on the hot cheese.
I'm just checking my beans, folks. Again, I'm on the 500 watt setting. So Sharon's just going to just flip her sandwich over. And be careful when you do this. That's it. Oh yeah, lovely. Look at that. Put it back down in the middle, and that can go straight back in. How long's that been on, Sharon?
It's actually 5 minutes.
5 minutes, so it's halfway through its cooking. And now these are cooking out. Go on, Sharon. Yeah, tip them in for me. So I'm just going to tip all them in there, folks. They're going straight in there. Oh, that's lovely. Right, Shao, can you do me a favour?
What?
Can you butter me another couple of bits of bread? Because I'm having toast as well.
You want 2 bits, yeah?
Yeah, do me 2 bits, baby. So there we go, folks. Just cooking that through. No need to season this, because there's probably enough salt in there. If anything, I'll put pepper on the plate. So Sharon's just going to butter me.
So you're like having a fried sort of bread, aren't you?
Yeah.
Then?
So she's just buttering my bread for me, only on one side. I don't need it on both sides. And with these sort of induction hobs, they don't cook continually. I'll put it on its lowest setting, and you'll find it will go on and off, on and off. And what Sharon's doing on the air fryer, she's actually raised the platform now, and she's going to put them 2 slices in the air fryer. And as you can see with this one, you can get 2 full slices in, Sharon.
Very good.
Which is great, isn't it? And she'll just put them on, press the left button, and then she'll put the temperature down to
I've actually clicked the grill button for this one.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just going to press play.
Yeah. And that will start that one cooking down.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's nice. So we can keep an eye on that through the glass doors as well. So yeah, I'm happy with these, folks. Look at that. So they're just flipping away nicely now. Right. So as a little treat as well, folks, because we've got this luncheon meat left over here, we'll have a little treat and just cook that off as well, Sharon, eh?
Yeah.
How about that? Right, so we'll whack these in the frying pan just to cook these off, folks, just to show you that it tastes so different when it's cooked, doesn't it, Sharon?
Oh, it does, yeah.
And we've also got a bit of that Orker one as well, which we'll just throw in.
I love put a spam fritter from the chippy. Oh,
yeah. Well, they actually make these as spam fritters as well, don't they? And they also do the spam now in them little easy plastic containers. They do them with cheese in the middle of them as well, don't they?
Yeah, I think I've got some in the freezer for us to try, haven't I?
Oh, look at her toasted sandwich, look. That's colouring up a treat, that is. It's a little spam-tastic treat, baby, isn't it?
What was that song? Spam, wasn't it?
That was Monty Python, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we like to get a little bit of colour on them. Right, your sandwich is finished. Let's open the drawer for you. Oh, look at that. Look at that, baby, look. Crusty, I can see it bubbling, Sharon.
Lovely.
Right, we'll get that out in a second. Eh?
There's a fish slice there to get that out.
Yep. There we go, look at that. Just put that on there for her. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Back in. And I'm going to turn my bread over. Yep, that's done for me there. So I'm just going to turn that over. And put that back in for the remaining few minutes. My little beans are virtually cooked.
I've just put them on now, keep warm.
Yep, she's just tickling them along now, Sharon. Just tickle them along.
Because you do like your food piping hot.
Oh yeah, I do like my food hot. I don't like lukewarm food.
No.
Look at that sizzle, look. That's colouring up a treat now.
Actually, that looks a lot better coloured up.
It does, in fact, yeah. But as I say, that's a processed colour, Sharon, I know. But just, you can see the difference between the two colours there, folks. The original spam there and the what's it called? I can't think what it is.
Well, it's pork luncheon meat. That's
pork
just the
luncheon meat,
make,
the pork luncheon meat.
Make of the tin.
Look at them beans. Look at that, folks. That's a right cowboy's favourite there, Sharon.
Yeah, campfire stew, isn't it?
Yeah, look at that. And don't forget, folks, I've got some lovely grated cheese to put on the top of that in a minute. Look at us, folks. We're both working both sides of the counter. Look, how productive is that? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure everyone's got a tin of spam in the cupboard, Sharon. Or if not in the cupboard, a tin of luncheon meat.
In the shops, they got them.
In a lunch, or in the tackle shop, Sharon. The fishing tackle shop, folks. But we'll pull that out in a minute, and it's nearly cooked off now.
That one over like that.
But it is a very tasty thing, spam. Very tasty, Sharon, isn't it?
You've got the cloth to drain that off.
Right, let's get another. You've got your plate out there. You've got your toasted sandwich out now, which she's literally.
Well, you cut that in half
crisp as anything.
me.
Crisp as anything.
Should we go diagonal for a change?
If you want. Listen to the crunch. Careful, make sure you go right the way through, baby. Can I just have a little look inside?
Of course you can.
You've got onions, you've got everything in. Oh, that's still. Oh, look at that. The cheese has melted, folks. Oh, my good God, Sharon. That looks fantastic. I'll put it back down for you. Look at that. Coloured up lovely, that spam now. Yeah, lightly toasted. That'll do. I'm going to turn that off now. Take my toast out. There we go. One side's already buttered. Makes it a little bit like fried bread. And we will butter the other side, shall? I'm going for it.
Oh, you don't care to
No,
do you?
that's it. And that's on the higher level on that one, folks. So ideal for toasting that. Do you want to butter that for me, Shell? Then we can build the sandwich, Shell. Build it and they will come. Don't you find the toast so much more crunchy, Sharon?
Oh, it's lovely toasting this.
Can you hear that, folks?
It's how toast used to be years ago, actually.
Yeah. Look at that. Right. Okay, folks. That looks absolutely wonderful, wifey. Right, pour my gear on top, Shell. Get that lovely oozing, bubbling concoction I've made up there. Spread it liberally, Shell. Oh, look. Look at that. Oh, Shell, don't waste any. Don't waste any, baby. Go on, now you know what to do now, don't you? Get that grated cheese, Sharon. And put it over the top. Let that melt in, Shell. Go on, all over, baby. Superb. What a lovely couple of snacks we've just created there, folks. Let's have a closer look at them. Well, folks, I think you'll agree they both look very tasty. And this original Spam, so let's have a little go at that, Sharon. That's the original Spam. You can have a bit of that first. See what you think of that. I'll have another bit. Oh, you took the bigger bit.
I took the burn bit.
It tastes so much different when it's cooked.
It's nice.
Very tasty, very salty. This one is the...
Oh God, that's a completely different taste.
Is it? Let me have a go. This is the Oki one.
It's a proper processed taste, that.
There's no texture in it, it's just smooth. Very salty again. Out of the two, what one do you prefer?
If you're going to buy Spam. Not the cheap one, no.
But I think I've created something fantastic with it here, Sharon.
No, I think I've created something for...
Off you go, baby.
It's ladies and men, isn't it, really?
Get in there, let's see what your sandwich is like. I want to hear this crunch, folks. In you go. Oh, did you hear that? Everything's oozing inside, I can see it, Sharon. She's Full Metal Jacket, look. Go on, do your face. Well,
that is good.
the toast, what's the toast like? Extra crunchy, isn't it?
You know what, I'd never have a toasted Spam sandwich, never.
Right.
But my God, I've come across something here there. That is good.
Yeah. Buttering the bread before it goes in gives it a fried bread sort of thing, but without all the deep fried stuff. So you can create it like a fried bread sort of thing with it. Anyway, that looks really tasty, Sharon. I've got to go and get a knife and forks, folks. Get involved with this. Right, I'm looking for a bit of crusty on the end there, Sharon. Look, come nearer. Come nearer. I want a bit of that cheese. I want a bit of everything on there, Sharon. I want Full Metal Jacket. And that's exactly what I'm going to take in this bite. Right, look at that, folks. Let me show you what it is. Look. Everything's on it. Everything's on it. Come up to me, Sharon. Everything is on there, what I've just cooked. Oh, before I waste it. Here we go. I'm going in, Sharon. Full Metal Jacket. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, Sharon. I could ask you to hold me up, but that is a taste sensation, folks. Absolutely fantastic. The melted cheese on there, the curried beans, the little blocks of luncheon meat there on that crispy base gives it an absolutely fantastic taste, Sharon. And you look like you're enjoying your sandwich and all, baby. Look at what she's got there, look.
I actually feel a bit bad because I've got Spam and you got that stuff.
Chow.
That would be even better with Spam.
No, you can't tell.
It would.
Honestly, folks, if you want a taste sensation, do give either one of these a go. Spam is a very underrated product. A lot of people just leave it in the cupboard and have it sitting there. If you're a bit peckish and you want something a bit savoury, do what we've done to it, either in Sharon's little concoction or the one I've just created there, and you'll be utterly surprised. It is a taste sensation, Sharon. They both are, aren't they? I won't have half of your sandwich because I know you don't want half of mine.
That's right, I don't.
And don't forget, folks, that is the Chefree AFW 20 air fryer, which should be back in stock via our link below. And don't forget, you've got 2 discounts there. You've got our discount code, which is there, and also Amazon have got they've given Amazon a £25 discount off as well. So you can use both of them discounts and get this for sort of £116 or £117. It's got all the features of the higher class ones, and it's perfect, isn't it?
It is, it's very good.
We like it better than our Ninja Air 4.
Don't forget, people, share, like and subscribe.
And do have a look at our backlog of catalogues. And don't forget our Sunday vlog where we get out and about and we do a little bit of a vlogging. We just come back from Benidorm. Do check them videos out. A lot of people are enjoying our little vlogs. And also little tasting videos when we go out and about on our little jaunts around.
We'll do some tasting ones in Scotland, won't we?
Yeah, we'll be going out there shortly. We'll see you because this is getting cold, Sharon. It's got to be eaten.
Ellie, hello, at your trifle. You sent me a picture on my Facebook page. There is a Butler's Empire Kasuri Ninja Facebook page.
On Facebook, yeah.
And that's a young girl that's done a trifle. Look fantastic, Ellie.
I'll leave a link in our Facebook page as well. Sharon runs that one, nothing really to do with me. Anyway, thanks very much, folks. We'll see you in the next video. And until then, Bye for now. Look at that.
Bye.
I'm so impressed with that, chef.
I'm impressed with this.
I'd buy that.